its destructive toll just now coming into focus.
We have no water, we have no power.
After the rising waters rushed through these communities, forcing some to puncture holes in their roofs just to escape their homes, new satellite images show how floodwaters overwhelmed the French Broad River, and videos showing dramatic landslides in the mountains, all causing widespread destruction. As residents in Swannanoa, just outside of Asheville, North Carolina, are getting their first look at the storm's devastation.
There's probably about 8 to 12 inches of mud.
You basically would sink in mud.
Oh, yeah.
In Asheville, Mission Hospital's 100-bed ER forced to take care of 200 patients, staff treating the sick and injured in triage tents with limited resources.
Everything people see on the news, it's worse in person. It's worse.
These trucks providing the only access to clean water.
Surgeries and procedures can't go on because there's no water for the doctors to scrub in.
HCA Health, which oversees the hospital, telling NBC News in part they have remained open and caring for patients since the storm, adding, "We are hopeful that the Asheville community's infrastructure will be restored soon, but we have contingency plans in place and will continue to evaluate how best to take care of our patients and our colleagues." On Wednesday, President Biden surveying the damage from the air, saying relief will cost billions, but promising more aid is on the way. And while so many have lost so much, for those left with something to clean up,
I'm so glad it survived.
finding even a small memento is monumental.
These are things you can't get back. There's no amount of FEMA that will put these pictures back in the frame.
As people here, guys, are taking solace right now in little things, there are significant challenges ahead between 3 different states. North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. There are roughly still 1 million people with no power. The projections for this part of western North Carolina, many people will have their power back by Friday, but still no timeline at all. Officials don't even want to venture to make one as to when running water might return. Dakota, Savannah, back to you.
All right, Sam Brock for us there in Nashville. Sam, thank you.
1 week and you still just can't get over the devastation in this area.
And it's going to take many, many weeks, not months, to clean up all of that damage. The good news is, I'd say, we're not going to see any more rain for the next 5 to 7 days in the Asheville, North Carolina area, but we are still watching the Gulf of Mexico. There's an area that's been trying to gather itself into a tropical system, but now it's gone down to only a 30% chance of that happening. The setup in the Gulf of Mexico right now, the waters are a little cooler than they were with the last storm, but we also have a lot of wind shear, which is basically wind at the upper levels of the atmosphere that kind of tear the storm apart a little bit. So while we do have scattered showers and storms, some of them tropical in nature, producing some heavier downpours, we're not going to see this really have a good chance of gathering into a tropical system. That being said, we are still looking at some scattered showers, some heavier downpours, some thunderstorms in and around Florida for the next several days. And again, because it is tropical in nature, when those downpours develop, they could produce a lot of rain in a short period of time. So that's why even in the Tampa area, down to Fort Myers, even down to southern Florida, we could end up with about 2 to 3 inches of rain. But again, up in North Carolina, there is no rain in the forecast anytime soon.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link.
Yep, so there you have it, man. Okay. Aftermath of the Hurricane Helene. Alright, and they're saying it's the deadliest since Katrina. Okay, horrible Hurricane Helene. Triple H. So yeah, the deletion toll nears 200. See, so, you know, we're in serious times, man. And Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is certainly judging Babylon the Great, America. Alright? For the things it's done. Alright, the sins of Babylon the Great, man, has reached the heavens, man. Alright? And, you know, we rejoice when we see things like this, man. Absolutely. That's fair use as well. Okay? Fair use, so not making any, you know, monetary gain off today's, you know, YouTube channel or a few videos, alright? So I just wanted to put that out there. So, before I go further, yeah, scriptures don't intend to make this long at all, alright? Because, again, the Lord is judging, you know, the earth which is made, man. He's visiting the earth which is made, alright? Judgment is going across everywhere, all throughout the globe, alright? More specifically in this case, Babylon the Great. For what it's done to the environment, to to all these other nations, and especially to the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and nations, and the Israelite foreigners, all right, who may look like the heathen that are scattered among the heathen, all right. This is not a black thing, okay. You know, you are the Lord's chosen people, okay. Again, we've been scattered the world over, all right. Don't forget the transatlantic slave trade, all right. All the wicked atrocities that he has done to our people as well, okay. Look what he's done to Gad and Reuben, all right. The Indian Removal Act, you know, it's all in, you know, it's all throughout history, okay. You know, you can't hide this, all right. Psalm chapter 83 verse 15. So persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. Yeah. Okay, those people were definitely afraid, man. All right. Homes flooded. All right. All muddy waters and all that. You know, throughout the houses and stuff. Okay. That's a, you know, Yahweh Shem has the power to be feared, man. Okay. Well, certainly. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 31 reads, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power of Yahweh. It certainly is. Okay. Those people are in dread and fear, man. Okay. No one can deliver you out of the hands, or deliver you from the hands of Yahweh Shem Shai at all. That's why it's a fearful thing. Okay. So yeah, the God of the Bible ain't just about all love, love, love. It's a balanced power, man. Right? Where there's love, there's hate. Where there's up, there's down. Where there's left, there's right. Hot and cold, etc. One appreciates the other, man. Okay. Isaiah chapter 29 verse 6. You shall be visited of Ha'adawan Yahweh of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. So that's how the Lord gets down, man. Okay. Wildfires, volcanic eruptions, hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, you name it. Alright. Let's get this one in the Apocrypha. The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. America's modern day Egypt, alright, spiritually. Alright. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. So this is how you know we're talking about America, okay? Because ancient Egypt got struck with plagues, right? Locusts, frogs, alright? Waters turn into blood, alright? Okay? You know, Moses led the children of Yasha'Allah out of the land of Egypt, man. Right? Of course, through Yahweh Shem Shai. Alright? You know, crossing, you know, the Red Sea. Alright? And the Egyptians pursued after us, and the sea collapsed, and they were submerged and drowned in that, man. Okay? But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. So America's modern day Egypt, like I said, spiritually, and that's being stricken with plagues as well as before. Remember, there's nothing new under the sun. Alright? And will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. And we're seeing that happening, man. Okay? We're seeing that happening. Alright? So, you know, this is Bible prophecy. It's as simple as that. Alright? And ultimately, it's going to be turned into a lake of fire, man, by way of intercontinental ballistic missiles and the high concentrated laser beams from the chariots of the Lord, which the world refers to as UFOs. Alright? unidentical. So, what's UFO stand for again? Unidentified flying object. That's it. But really, they are identified flying objects. All right. You know, the heathens are dismayed at the signs, but we know what they are, man. Okay. It's the chariots of salvation. All right. So yeah. It's gonna be turned into a lake of fire, man. It's gonna be completely destroyed. All right. Ancient Egypt never became a superpower again, and America's gonna be never inhabited again. All right. Only by desert creatures once the fire dies down. All right. So there you have it, man. All right. So with that, we say shalom.